Hello and welcome to part 2 of this bot battle on chess.com, where I will play these bots. I started this yesterday. In part 1, it looks like I began in the beginner section of these bots. I started with a 250 rated Martin and worked my way up and ended with Milica, who has a 550 rating. So today we will start with a 700 rating by John Jay. And it says John Jay loves going for her opponent's king, even if she loses pieces. She doesn't win every game, but she always makes it exciting. All right, let's dive into this. We'll choose this 700 rated John Jay. And I'll play a 10-minute game. Yesterday I did Blitz 5 minutes. I'll do 10 minutes and I'll do a game review. That way we can learn a little bit more instead of trying to rush through these Blitz games so fast. Okay, 10-minute game. Let's begin. All right, I have black and d4. So I will play. I'll try and do a King's Indian defense setup in this position. So King's Indian defense, you want to fianchetto. Now that he has brought this, or she has brought this pawn up to e4 here, I have to play d6 to defend against that. All right, this looks like maybe the Samish variation of the King's Indian defense. So I'll just castle here. All right, so they're developing. I think in this position, one of the best moves is just to give up a pawn possibly here with c5. But instead, I'm going to just play this move and see what they do. All right, so now, let's see. I'll just move that. And we'll just develop this other knight. And now we can push forward here. Okay, so trying to cause problems here. So maybe I will just ignore that for now, because if I push to h5, they could continue attacking here. So I will counterattack in the center. Okay. Well, now, let's see. Let's just continue pushing forward, attacking. Okay, now I can play this, attacking his knight. I'll go ahead and trade there. Okay, so here, what is best? Move this knight out of the way and attack. Let's see. Well, I'll go ahead and do that to just limit the scope of this bishop. All right. So now I need to move this knight somewhere. Where's best? Oh, well, how long have I been missing this? A queen capture with check. So, I'm still kind of rushing here. And that was definitely a mistake. Okay, so now we might as well just push that forward. Okay. Maybe push the knight up. Let's see. And activate our bishop. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, did I just trap my queen? Pretty close. Pretty close. Is it going to be a draw because of this? Okay. Well, now I can attack this bishop. Okay, I think we're good here. We'll attack. What's the time looking like? Okay, now we can capture this knight open up the king a little bit more there with check. Okay, now what? How do we continue? Let's take control of the open file. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, an attack on us here. So if we check, he can block, and then what do? We check again. We'll just do that. We'll check again. All right. So now let's double up rooks. Okay, now what? Let us move here. Should we just push forward? All right, I need to do something with this knight. This knight is not doing anything in that position. So let's just reposition the knight. What is our clock looking like? We are behind like usual in these games. All right, let's just keep moving forward here with this knight, finding a better spot. Okay. Let's see. Go there. Push this knight forward. Go there. All right, what is that? Not a good move by... All right, so now they're just falling apart. Okay, we can trade off material here. All right, well, we got a win out of that. We'll do a quick game review. They played kind of solid until the game just fell apart there. So I'll try and make this game review quick so we can jump into another game. So they had 64.7 accuracy. I only had 76.9, so I could have done better. All right, intense, nice win. You were never in trouble. Start the review. Okay. This was the last book move. All right. Okay, they made a blunder here with knight to h3. This loses a queen. Huh. And I guess I didn't see how they lose the queen. Oh, that's interesting. Well, the game did not play out with those moves. So I had a miss. I should have instead just captured in the center there and then moved my knight and targeted that queen. Okay, a3, another blunder. So I attack here. That's inaccuracy. E takes d4 would have been better. Okay, which that would have given my bishop more scope. Okay, so bishop to d2. Bishop takes h3 was best. All right, yeah, the game just kind of got crazy. All right, I'll try and blast through this game review. Here they just started giving up pieces because now I can capture that and take the rook with check. So they retreated that rook. All right. Okay, so Honey played 1100 versus their 800, so they played a little higher than what they we're rated at. All right, let's move on to another one here, and now we'll move up to, let's see here. A new game. Okay, so now we want to go to another 700 rated bot, Aaron. Aaron lives in Reykjavik. Maybe I didn't pronounce that right. Reykjavik, where Bobby Fischer became world champion. He hopes to play like Fischer someday, but he still has a long way to go. All right, so let's play this bot. We'll choose them. Random color and another 10-minute game. All right, here we go. Okay, so they start in an interesting way there. So we'll just take control of the center. All right, let us develop. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Just take control of the center of the board, just developing pieces. All right, we'll fortify the center with our bishops. And here we'll just put that F pawn forward. Okay, so now we have two pieces attacking, but that's all right. We have two defending. So we'll go ahead and just develop another piece. We'll go ahead and castle. All right, now we can develop our queen. So we have a nice setup here. Now we can chase this knight away. But first, let's prevent him from being able to move forward here. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and do that. So now the knight jumps back to there, and we will, let's see. The knight is threatening to jump into that spot, so let's just bring our queen in there and cover that. Now we can attack that knight. Okay, so we have a lot of pressure here building up on the opponent. Okay, what is best here? Just bring the pawn forward. Just keep building up. Now we have to activate our rooks. So how would be best to do this? All right. Well, maybe move our queen up to here. Then get our rooks in a better position. Okay, well, let's just double our rooks up. This is turning into a strange game. Okay, let's see if we can find a way to blast open this position. If we check there, the king can just move back. Okay, so maybe we go here. All right, we can ignore this counterattack. That shouldn't make much of a difference. We can capture with check. Now the rooks are attacking, so we can press forward. And then we can cut him off with this move to keep him from escaping, and I believe that's a mate. All right, Okay, so that was interesting. Just a giant build up on the king side here. Let's do a quick game review. All right. Let's see. Game review. Oh, so they played with 54.3% accuracy, and we only played with 69.4. So, oh man, we could have played a lot better. All right, let's see what we could have done better in this position. Okay, they made a mistake here. They should have just moved a pawn forward. So we made a mistake here. Queen to g6 is an inaccuracy. So it looks like we should have just pressed forward here and opened that position up. But I don't know. He would just capture here. If we captured, the knight would recapture. I mean, it would have opened the position up, but we would have been a little bit behind after that. I mean, down a pawn. Anyway, let's see. Once again, they wanted c4 to counterattack in the center. Here, an inaccuracy. It's asking us to move that forward. So let's see what would have happened if we did that. They would have captured. So, okay, why wouldn't they just recapture? Open the position up. Well, now we have a queen there. All right, next move. F4 would have been better. Now they want us to push that way. Okay. That was a mistake. Okay, the best move. Okay, we only played with a 900, and he did worse with 600 for average rating. All right. Okay, let's move on to another one here. Play the next bot, and that will be Minna. Minna loves to play chess with her friends after school. She knows how to make forks with her queen and will catch you with one if you're not careful. All right, so let's choose Minna, another 700 rated, 10-minute game, and here we go. Okay, we have black once again. All right, so a e3 move. So we'll just take the center here. There go the queen moves they were talking about. So we can just protect that with a knight move. But we have to watch out. They're trying this scholar's mate with a bishop here, but we can block that. So we'll do that. And then attack the queen. Attack this queen again. Okay, now we can move this piece and attack that queen again. All right, so now we have the queen. Okay, we should be in a good position. Now we can capture this pawn up here as well. So we might as well do that. Just grab material here and make trades. Okay, let us attack, see what they do. Attack another piece. All right, now we can fork these knights. Okay, might as well trade off more material. Open up the position to try and get to the king, which is stuck in the center. All right, now we can fork the... we have to watch out for this right here. Okay, let's just protect that. Get ready to castle. Now we can put our rook in the center. So now we'll go ahead and do that. Let's Yeah, let's open the position up a little bit for our rook. Okay, we'll gain space, and that also blocks out this bishop a little bit by freezing this pawn on e3 here. Okay, how do we position in? We need to... All right, we can go ahead and move this knight, I think. Well, let's do this. Let's move our queen up, connect our rooks, and we threaten a check here by the queen. So how can we follow that check up? Well, we'll go here, and then here to cut the... All right, and now we can even do this. And a mate. All right. That was kind of a crazy game. We'll do a quick little review here. Game review. Okay. Interesting stat just came up. There are nearly 1,800 grandmasters in the world. Okay, we played with 91.4, so that's a little better, versus 75.1. Intense, nice win. You were never in trouble. Start the review. Okay. So, a mistake here. You don't want to bring your queen out so early like this where it can become a target. So it's attacking this pawn. And I defend, but then the queen gets chased all around here until finally now it's trapped. E4 would have been the best move, so that's interesting. D5 is a mistake. I'm losing a pawn this way. Oh, so yeah, I made a little mistake there. He could have just captured with his bishop, and then I recapture, but then he could have captured here. All right, so that's a mistake on me that I overlooked, kind of moving fast in a hurry to attack his queen. Yeah, there could have just been a capture with check here, and after my recapture, the queen would grab this e-pawn. All right, well, I overlooked that. And then they made a blunder here. Bishop takes c6 would have been better because now I capture the queen. All right, well, let's see what else we can learn from this. Now it's just kind of chaos until we get the king there. So 1,500 to 500. So that's my issue with chess. I'm kind of all over the place in my ratings. I'll have a good game and a bad game. You know, that happens to a lot of people. All right, jump into a new game here. All right, the next bot. The next bot is Zara. Zara loves to play creative chess games and come up with her own ideas. Be careful or she'll trick you with her unique tactics. Oh, this should be interesting. Unique tactics. All right, and she is an 850 player. So let us choose that and make sure that I have this set to random color. All right, another 10-minute game. Here we go. All right, I have black again here, and so they play f4, the birds opening. I believe that, yes, birds opening. All right, what should we do? Well, probably best is to respond with d5 to try and fight for the center. Now we can develop our knight, which may be able to take control of this outpost, this hole in the position. All right, interesting. All right, should we just develop another piece here? Let us go ahead and, well, let's bring our bishop out first, outside of this. We'll go there. Bring the bishop outside of the pawn chain here. That way it's not blocked in by its own pawns. And now we can bring this bishop here to attack this pawn in the future. All right, we have this possibility of chasing that bishop away. So let's go here to keep the knight away and develop our other knight. And we can jump into the position here with our knight. But before we do that, let's go ahead and castle and develop the rest of our pieces. So we'll put the queen there. We'll bring our rooks into the center. All right. Well, all right, we'll follow our plan. And maybe we'll bring a rook here because we can push this pawn forward. Okay, we don't want him to continue to move forward like that with that pawn. So we'll stop him. Okay, is this bishop doing anything there? All right, we might as well bring this knight up. Bring the other knight in. Okay. And now we'll push forward. Okay, let's see here. All right. Do we just go there, double up on the C file, and we'll open that C file up for our advantage. All right, now we're breaking through the position here. So, do we attack in the middle here or attack here? Let's do that. And then now we have a fork on the king and the queen. All right, what do we have next? What is best here? Bring the other knight up into the position, or we can just capture here, protecting that pawn. So let's try that. Okay. All right, we can just capture another piece, attacking. Okay, so now we are under attack here. We let that knight into our position. Okay. Well, let's check the king. And then, we could check here, but do we have a follow-up? All right, well, let's just capture a rook and attack another rook. Okay. Now, let's try and, well, no, we don't need to get too crazy. Let's just do that. All right. Attack. Attack. Go there. All right, now we can attack or capture that. All right, and what is best here? What is best? Just keep capturing. Fork. And we have the knight. Okay, now we can go ahead and move in for the win here. With just bring this. Come on, mouse issues. Sorry about that. All right, so, and we have a mate here. Okay, let's do a quick review. See what we could have done better. Probably a lot. All right, 74.1 accuracy. That game got kind of crazy, so I probably missed some things in the chaos. Start the review. Okay, that was an inaccuracy. We should have just moved the pawn immediately, you know, and then maybe put our knight here on c6. Okay. Once again, it wanted c5. All right, and then this was a mistake. Bishop to e2 would have been better. All right. So knight to g3 would have been better right here, attacking the rook, I guess. Oh, and this bishop. All right. Well, it would have got rid of our bad bishop for a good bishop. Okay. All right. So once again, it still wants that move. And then here, things just get all crazy. And I'll go a little further. Well, it's blasting through the moves now until the end. So 650 versus 1100. All right. So I could have done better in that game. All right. I'll move through, do another one here. Let's go to the next bot or a new game with. So now we are playing Santiago, 850 rating. Santiago is new to the game, but he's already a very careful player. You'll have to be tricky to outwit him. All right, so here we go. 10-minute game and begin. And black again. All right, let's see. We'll do the Sicilian defense against e4 here. So we play d6 to cut off a pawn push by the e-pawn. Now we will play e6 to prevent this bishop from attacking down to this f-pawn. All right, and here we'll go ahead and develop this knight. And let's see. We'll do this so we can attack the bishop. Okay, so he moves in there. Well, that's interesting. Well, let us just develop a piece to keep his queen out of the game. All right, now he's left a possible fork, although we cannot do that fork because the pin on this right here. So we'll just develop our bishop. And now we can attack the bishop. All right. Might as well just move forward, attack that queen some more. And then now we can move this. Okay, the queen maneuvered up that way. Let's get rid of this knight that's in our position. Okay. Let's move our queen to here. And bring our bishop up here. Just keep developing pieces. Okay. Probably want to go ahead and castle here. But before I do that, d5 is usually a good move to play in the Sicilian to give black more breathing room. But let's see. First, I will move my rook to the c file here. I guess I will go ahead and castle. Bring this other rook towards the center. But where? E or D? We'll go here because I'm going to push forward. All right. So we push forward. And they move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and open the center up some. I'll attack there. Now I'm going to, let's see. Well, I could attack that queen immediately. No, I don't want to do that because this bishop could be a problem. Okay. Well, let us see. Where is a good spot now? Okay, we'll just do that to open up these rooks. And well, I could move this knight here and try and reposition to here. That may be good. I think I'll try that. All right, we're attacking the queen. Looks like we're going to have a lot of trades. We could just grab this, but then he could trap our bishop in behind that pawn. So let us attack the queen. Wait a minute, hold on. He could move over here. Okay. Well, let's do that. Now, let's go here. All right, so there we have a blunder by them. We're able to trap the queen there. All right, so now how do we continue forward here? I would say double up the rooks. But I have to watch out. I don't want any surprises, so we'll do that. Okay, doubling up the rooks. And now it looks like we need to get the queen involved too. Or no, we can just attack with another piece there. All right. Interesting, interesting. All right, we'll just do that. Now we can just capture there. And another capture. All right. So now we pretty much have them trapped. How do we move in for the final attack here? All right. How about attacking their knight? And now check and mate. All right. Okay, that was pretty crazy. Do a quick review. Let's see, game review. Okay, English Masters. I was pulling up some quick piece of information. All right, once again, 58.6 to only 65.9. All right, start the review. Okay. So that was a mistake. Of course, they moved a piece twice in the opening, and you want to avoid that. All right, they brought their queen out too early. Okay, so better would have been knight to a5. Oh, attacking the queen and this bishop. Oh man, yeah. So I should have seen that move. I could have attacked here and, got the bishop. All right, but anyway, they started retreating and making passive moves, which allowed me to push forward here finally with d5. And then after we traded off, bishop to c5 would have been better. Oh, okay, so I missed that earlier. I had an attack pinning the queen to the king. So, yeah, when there's a lot of, not very good moves going on in the game, sometimes you start missing things because it's just so crazy and there's a mess everywhere on the board. Oh man, we only played 600 and 850. So another reason to play opponents that are about your level or a little higher, because if you're playing opponents that are a little bit better than you, then you'll slowly improve up towards their level instead of going down like this game here. All right. Anyway, we'll try another one here. I don't know. This video is probably starting to go a little bit long, but I'm having fun here, and let's do another one. Okay, we'll do one more game against Kareem. Kareem loves moving the F pawn to give his king breathing room. He knows it's a risky strategy, but few opponents can prove it. All right, here we go. And why do we have black again? This is like every game I've been receiving the black pieces. Okay, he moved his f-pawn. The bird's opening. So we'll play d5 to fight for control of the center. All right, we'll bring our knight up, start developing so we can castle. Okay, the bishop is attacking our knight. So, well, yeah, I guess we'll move that. That way, if the bishop captures the knight, the queen can recapture. All right, and now we'll just go there to help protect it. Okay. All right, I guess we will castle and go ahead and capture that pawn. Okay. Well, oh man, do we have a mate already? No, it was close though. All right, now we have a fork of the queen and the rook possible. Do we have a way to continue this attack? Well, let's go ahead and do that. Fork the queen. Well, now we can just capture the queen. All right. So now, let's see. We'll just go here and get ready to block that bishop. So we'll go ahead and do that. Bring our queen out to jump in on this action. All right. A check wouldn't do much in this position. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just take that valuable center pawn. All right, and we'll just do this to gain space and maybe help our rooks develop. Okay, we'll do that to keep the bishop and knight away. Push forward for more space. bring our knight into the game. And now this bishop, which is not doing much at all here. Okay, I think we should just push forward. Try and open the position up a little bit here. Okay, well, let's just keep pushing forward. Let's see what they think about that. Okay, now we can attack the bishop. All right. Okay. Well, let us push forward with this pawn, releasing our bishop into the game. And we'll move back. Attack that knight, which he doesn't care about, I guess. So we'll take the knight. Now we'll just promote and take his rook if he captures, which he does not. Okay, well that's interesting. All right, well, we'll just do that. And now use our 2 queen. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. He got that queen back. I wasn't paying attention. All right, I guess that's what happens when you're focusing on your plan and not watching what your opponent is doing. All right, we need to move in here. How about a check? And we'll block out the rook and mate. Okay, all right. Anyway, that was pretty crazy. I did have a mistake there, giving that queen back. Let's do our game review, and I probably should stop there for today. All right, let's see. Start the review. A 92.4% accuracy, so we did a lot better in that game. Okay. All right, G5 would have been better for them to play, attacking my knight, which I thought they were going to do that anyway. Now they just gave away that pawn. And they have a blunder here. Yes, this allowed the check by the bishop, and which it really liked that. He blocks. Now we check again, and we have the fork. And they give away their queen. All right. Okay, so we played 1600 to their 750 in this. Okay, everybody. Well, this has gone on for quite a while, this video. If you stuck around, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of the bot battle series here, where I play these bots, and I'll try and go up higher next time. But if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave comments or suggestions. And have a great day, everyone.